Hi guys, Spartan765 here today, and Spartan765 and Mike Albright, because I'm going to be posting this video both on Facebook and YouTube. For those of you who are my YouTube followers, I finally got a Facebook, so you can look me up under Michael Albright. It's set to private, so just send me a friend request and I'll accept you. But today I'm mainly doing a video on open carry. Again, another video on open carry. I know you're thinking like, well, I already have like 6 videos up, but this one is a unique one. I had a viewer recently post about, say, a week and a half ago, somebody who's native to Minnesota said, yeah, why don't you try open carrying up in South Minneapolis and see how that goes, or not in South Minneapolis, just in Minneapolis or St. Paul and see how that goes for you. So the other day, this wasn't really directly just for the video. It was actually just, a side thing that I did that wasn't really related to his comment, but then had a purpose relating to his comment after I thought about it. So my friend lives up in South Minneapolis, and she wanted to go to Subway, and there's a Subway down there, but she doesn't like to go by herself because she gets commented on, and it's a really ghetto area. So I was open carrying that day, like always, and I said, oh yeah, I'll go with you. Then we can go. So we walked to Subway, open carrying in South Minneapolis, and didn't get tased by the cops. Didn't get beaten 50 times. The cops never even saw any cops. But let me tell you one thing. That is the most I have ever had commented on. The most I've ever had people comment on my gun. There was a lot of black people in front of the Subway door. No, I'm not trying to be racist or anything. I'm just saying that there were black people in front of the Subway door that looked pretty ghetto. So we were just walking up to the Subway door, and my basic viewpoint is with open carry is you're always polite to everybody, and you treat everybody with respect, treat people you'd want to be treated. And if someone starts doing something that is trying to draw your attention, you simply just act like you don't care or ignore it. So we were walking up to the door. There were about 4 or 5, it's more like 6 or some black people in front of the door. And as soon as we walked up, they just all went, damn! Just all backed up and went like that. And I was just walking, normal, just like this, just in the Subway. And, well, that was a unique response. Personally, I thought it was kind of funny. So did my friend. We went in there and ordered a Subway. I was getting mean-eyed by a couple people in the Subway. Obviously, they're not as used to seeing people open carry up there as, I live south of the cities, so in a suburb. So that's why, some people are a little bit more used to seeing people open carry down there. I've seen, a few people every here and there open carry. All the places I go, I'm a regular customer, so the business owners or the employees recognize me and don't think anything of it or don't care, which is good. But yeah, South Minneapolis open carry. That was definitely an experience because I've never been mean mugged by so many people before. Obviously, they were probably getting very nervous seeing a guy with a gun, but this is how I was walking around, just my shirt tucked in, belt, very plainly open carry, not trying to look suspicious or anything. I got my carry permit, so it's all fine. But yeah, something about carrying in the city down there like that. If you're gonna do that, there's always crazy people out there that can come up behind you and try and grab your weapon. Now, when you do that, when you open carry in a place like that, I would highly advise a level 3 duty holster, a Black Hawk, or a Safariland, or at least a level 2 holster. I currently have the level 2 Circa by Black Hawk. I have it tightened pretty good on the first level of retention, and the first level of retention is the button right there, and the second level of retention I have tightened pretty good, which is a screw there, which even when the button's pushed controls how hard it pulls out. And if you pull straight back and push the button, it won't come out. and you really have to rip on it really hard to get it to come out back. But the only way it'll come out is straight up. So you pull it forward a little bit. But yeah, if I ever decide to carry up there in the future, I think I'm gonna, invest a little bit of money into a level 3 duty holster, because that is, you got 3 levels of retention then, and there's really no way that someone could just come up and pull it out. Because even with this level 2 holster, someone could, if they know how it works, they can just pull it right up and get it out really easily. So that's why when I'm walking around, like I'm walking around up there, like if I'm carrying a drink or something, like my cup of pop, or if I'm carrying a bag, I always carry it in my left hand and keep my gun hand free. So in the case that someone, comes and tries to attack me, or, then, my gun hand is free, so I can defend myself. But if you guys got any comments or questions, feel free to send me a message to my YouTube viewers and to my Facebook viewers. Comment the video out. Spartan765 out.